The trust thing was more complicated than it seemed. Fräulein tested me in a way that I easily fell in. I wasn't able to distinguish between being self-confident and questioning established ideas. According to Fräulein, there wasn't chance to question anything. I had to fight tooth and nail for everything I'd got on my mind, because that, and only that, was the truth. I, that I longer knew myself, also knew that sometimes strange ideas crossed my mind, and only if I could isolate my prejudice could see the truth. But I couldn't make him understand. Then you have to reject that prejudice you say you have, he said at last. However, it was easier to say it than do it. Who can reject the fog that doesn't let see? It was an intense debate that I could only win when I mentioned his reaction when he thought I had slept with him to help Damian run away. "I'm not you. You had to be able to do it," he sentenced, and went to bed, standing me up in the middle of the empty room. The following day he had just had breakfast when he came to wake me up. He patiently waited for me to finish, and without talking in, we went out to the street. We ran more miles than the day before. It wasn't my impression owed to the tiredness. No, we went farther. Even he seemed to be tired. Once at home, I fell on the bed, and however much Fräulein shouted at me, I didn't get up until I had a nap. "Can she be everywhere at once or what?" Fräulein was saying at the kitchen. "Well, I'm telling you she is at the room next door." No, you must be mistaken." I could notice by the volume that he was coming to the bedroom. "She's here," he said, and hung up. She looked at me seriously, but he didn't say a single word. I got up because he stared at me in a way that made me feel uncomfortable. "If you knew I was here, you mustn't come to check it," I joked. He didn't find it funny. He didn't smile, not even change his face, not even move at all. "Don't put that face, I'm getting up," I said. He didn't turn a hair. "You double time," he accused. "Me?" I asked. "And how do you suppose I made such a thing?" "I don't know, but they tell me from the city they have seen you around there," he said. "What are you saying? It must be a misunderstanding," I said. "No, it isn't." He sat down on the bed. "What are you doing now?" he asked. "Are you asking me?" I answered. "I hoped you knew," he said. "You hope I knew? If every time we travel we double time, there must be hundreds of realities," I explained. "Yes, it makes sense," he admitted. "But that was the first time you sent somebody to the past. That may be the cause." I couldn't believe it. "Looking at it on the bright side, there are the double of us to do things we do," I said. "And the double of them, with the little inconvenience that they know about you or about us," he reproached me. He was right. Mathematics was right. "And what's this got to do with us?" I asked. "If there are the double of all, then they should manage ones with the others. It doesn't make any difference for us, does it?" "Not really. Of course, I don't know what will happen if they kill you in the city," he said. "Don't worry about it. Sure, I am the same smart girl here and there," I laughed. "Sure, that is the most worrying of all," he said with sarcasm. He told me They called him because Tira told Hugo she had seen me with Priscilla and Clara trying on a pair of flashy pyjamas, in her opinion.